Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. So in my intro video, I mentioned that I feel like I have a better sense of awareness now. So I just thought I'd do a quick video on how I got to this sense of awareness, this better understanding of why I am the way I am, or why I act the way I act. So basically, a lot of things are going wrong in my life, and not just in one area, in different areas of my life. And then, one day I was like, why do these things keep happening to me? And I was a bit confused, because I was like, it's different areas of my life. What's going wrong? And then I realized, I asked myself, what is the common denominator in all these wrong situations or wrong things that are happening? And the common denominator is me. I can blame outside factors, but the fact of the matter is, in all these different circumstances, I was in all of them. Okay, I am the common denominator. So to me, that said, okay, so I must be doing something wrong then. What am I doing wrong? I had to ask myself, what is it that I'm doing wrong? And basically, long story short, I realized that my decision making was not the best. Of course, at the time, it always seems like I'm making the right decisions, or I'm reacting in the right way. But things were still going wrong. And I don't think I'm a bad person. I don't intentionally set out to do bad things, but bad things were happening, and I couldn't understand it. And so it just makes sense that I must be doing something wrong, consciously or unconsciously, subconsciously. Anyways, so yeah, I was blaming everyone and everything. Oh, the economy is bad. Oh, so and so said this to me, or whatever it is. And yeah, okay, those things might be true, but you can't control what other people say or do. You can only control what you say and how you react. So I started asking myself, why do I make the wrong decisions? Why do I keep repeating these cycles, these negative cycles in my life? And I really had to dig deep. I'm talking about I had to really dig deep, not just the surface answer, but really understand, why does Nicole react or respond the way she does? And that might be something you need to ask yourself. If you're finding things are going wrong in different areas of your life, it might be something that you're doing wrong, and you need to ask, and you really need to go deep. I mean, take it way back, something that you might not even consider. Because I feel like when you understand yourself, then you can recognize when you are doing the wrong thing. You know what I mean? For example, are you the firstborn or the lastborn? And fact of the matter is, firstborns and lastborns react different. It could be something just even as small as that, but that's what I'm saying. When I had to really dig deep, I had to really explore every aspect of my life to try and find out, why does Nicole react to situations the way she does. So yeah, long story short, I really had to understand Nicole. That you have to understand yourself. And that doesn't mean that once you understand yourself, all your problems are solved. No. But now I'm able to catch myself. When I react, when I want to when my first reaction, or my first intention is to react a certain way, I'm able to stop myself and be like, okay, So what I do now is, even this might be delayed action, but I take time to think before I say something and before I do something, because I feel like the way you react to something, it causes a sort of a snowball effect or a domino effect, and you don't want to react the wrong way, because I found that it always would come back to me, So really try and understand yourself. Why do I act the way I do? Why do I make the decisions I do? Is it because I have no self-confidence? Is it because I feel that I'm not worthy? Is it because I'm scared to fail? Whatever it is. Why do I feel so out of control? Why do I feel like a victim? I get it. It's easier to blame everyone and everything besides yourself. But, this whole point of self-discovery is about taking control. And you can't take control unless you take responsibility for your actions and for the things you say and do. So you really have to learn to understand yourself first. And then once you have that down, you can learn to understand others. And so your interaction with others also changes. And I don't know about you, but I don't like drama. I don't like confrontation. I don't like things that just stress me out. I don't like to stay angry. I don't like to stay annoyed. And so as soon as I feel myself with these feelings, I need to catch myself and be like, okay, why am I angry? Or why am I annoyed? Why? Because it's tiring. I find it tiring to be angry or to be upset or depressed or annoyed. Little things that affect your whole day. No. As soon as you feel it, catch yourself. Why am I feeling like this? And what is the way forward? Okay, so this was just a quick video to get you thinking. I don't know if you are in the same position where you feel like things just keep going wrong no matter what you do. And so maybe the answer is to start with yourself. Look at yourself and be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. Sometimes you think someone is just insulting you. But sometimes you can recognize a pattern where maybe different friends or different family members or whatever are sort of telling you the same thing but in different ways. But, because I used to take things, I still do, but I think I'm better now. I used to take things very personally, even if someone wasn't trying to insult me or wasn't trying to bring me down. But I always used to take things so personally. And now I stop and say, okay, why is so-and-so saying this to me? And wait a minute, this sounds like something someone else said. So ask yourself, is there truth in what this other person is saying? And, really, see, this is why I'm saying it. I stop and think, even if it means I'm going to respond to that person the next day. It doesn't mean that you can still take people's nonsense. It just means you stop and process and think of the best way to respond. That's what I'm doing anyways. You can choose to do this or not, it's up to you, but that's what I'm doing and it's working for me. I literally will tell you, I'm taking a moment to think about my response about this. I'll get back to you. I'd rather take my time and communicate, think about what I want my message to be. Because, sometimes you try and communicate, there's a lot of broken telephone going on in our lives. And sometimes, you don't get your point across. Or we misunderstand each other so much. And how many times has it happened where you've had an argument or something with someone, and then you later talk, and it turns out you misunderstood what they were trying to say, or they misunderstood what you were trying to say. And so really just what I'm doing is taking a step back, kind of trying to look at the situation, whatever it is, objectively, without too much emotion, try and think, okay, so-and-so said this, or this, and whatever happened, what is the best way forward? Because sometimes you react quickly and you think it's the right thing, and then it later comes back to haunt you. So for me, what I'm doing now is taking time to process the situation, whatever it is, or if it's something someone said or whatever. Just take a step back and process. But again, it starts with yourself. Try and understand why you do what you do, why you react the way you react, why you are the way you are. Accept that, and when you can understand it, you can do better, or you can react better, or you can communicate what it is you want to communicate and communicate it well. So yeah, start with yourself. I'm not going to go too much into understanding why. I have a friend of mine, her name is Natalie. She's got a channel, it's called Chat with Nat. I'll put the link in the description box. You can follow her. She'll do a video on understanding why. And it really is, once you can understand, trust me, it's like a game changer. It's a game changer. A real, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking about it. But follow Chit Chat with Nat on YouTube and look out for her video. She'll go more into it. So yeah, guys, I challenge you to be honest with yourself and to try and understand yourself. It all begins with you. You cannot help others or do good for others until you know yourself. Know thyself. That is a very real statement or important thing to know. Know yourself and take responsibility. You can't take control of your life or of your actions without taking responsibility for them. So before you start pointing fingers at everything and everyone, you might want to start with yourself. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just sharing that it has worked for me. It continues to work for me. And I'm a much happier person for it. It's not going to be easy. I'm not saying it's easy. It's probably going to be emotionally draining. But it's so worth it at the end. And so, yeah, guys, that's pretty much, I hope I said all I wanted to say. But yeah, it all starts with you. Understand yourself before you start trying to understand others. And when you understand yourself, it's a game changer, I'm telling you. I'm really, really, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.